Why did Jesus come initially just for the Jews? That's in Matthew chapter 15, verse 24. If we're all God's creation, why come for a specific group?
It's a very good question. We have to track the salvation process. After the fall of man, God said to Eve, actually, the seed of the woman shall bruise the head of the serpent. That means that there's going to be somebody born by the woman without the agency of a man to bring salvation. So God starts by bringing this to pass. The first effort ends up with the flood. Human beings become very desperately wicked. Then God raises Noah as one man. But he's not the seed of the woman. He's going to be the line that he's going to use. And out of the children of Noah, God chooses one of them that is called Shem. And out of Shem, God chooses Abraham. One of the things you would notice is that almost all the women on the line of redemption, most of them start life as a barren people. Most of them are either barren or something happens to the women in the line of redemption. Why? Because the seed of the woman is going to bring redemption. So anytime God chooses a line as a line of redemption, the adversary starts attacking the women in that line, because he knows the Redeemer is going to come through one of these women. So Sarah is barren, Rebecca is having problems, and so on and so forth. Leah is hated, and it comes through even to Ruth, whose husband dies in the land of Moab and comes to marry Boaz, and then produces Obed, and Obed produces Jesse, Jesse produces David, and then David himself does some silly things, but God works with the line until Jesus Christ. So why did he not come for everybody? Because he's working with a line. So that line starts with Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Israel, the tribe of Judah. And then, so the promise was to this family. And so Jesus Christ came to speak to the family first, because this is where the Redeemer is coming from. He's not coming from Accra, Ghana. He's not coming from Chechnya. He's not coming from Australia. He's not coming from Guinea-Bissau. He's coming from this particular place. And so it was important that Jesus' mission starts with the people that had been promised the Messiah, and then through them, or through that, reach out to the rest of the world.
So when did the transition take place, Doc?
Which transition?
When did the transition from the focus on Israel to the focus on the whole world take place? Was it on the cross?
I think the Jesus Christ himself, when he comes in, replaces Israel as the redemptive tribe. It's him. He's the fulfillment of it. And so redemption is through him, and not through a race or through a tribe or through a group of people. Is now through a person. And that's why the Bible says he came to his own, because these were the people the promise was made to first, and they did not receive him. But as many as received him, to them he gave the power to become the sons of man, the sons of God. It's because he had made a promise to them, and he had to go and fulfill the promise.